This is what most of my day looks like, rolling around the studio with the Osee 21.5-inch field monitor. It's bright, it's sharp, and it's portable, which is absolutely fantastic for my workflow. It's a monitor I can highly recommend. So this is currently my setup. I have the Osee 21.5-inch monitor right there, and it has an Axon receiver on the back of it. And right here I have my camera, and it's got an Axon transmitter. And as you can see, it is looking straight down at this Pan Am car that I got for my birthday. And it's really that simple. It's connected to the camera via HDMI cable, and it's showing on the monitor. Now, it's really difficult to show how good quality this monitor is. It looks fantastic. It's a nice big screen, and it has all the features of a professional filmmaker's monitor, a director's monitor, a field monitor. I actually mainly use it just with the Luma right there. And it tells me, if anything's about to, go into full black or completely burn out. And at the back, it looks like this. I have it connected to a Newell battery, and the Newell battery is powering it. It is a V-mount. It is powering it to that right there. It basically connects via this cable. It's a D-tap, and that's it. And right here, I have an SDI cable coming out of the receiver straight into the SDI in. Now you have an SDI in at the back. You have a second SDI in. You have an SDI out, so you've got a loop out, which is pretty cool. We have a video in, HDMI in. We have audio in. We have headphones, and we have a USB-C. Sorry, USB, simple, normal USB, no USB-C, for updating, as well as an RS485 right here. So it's actually got a whole load of features. You can also, I think, use it with the gold batteries. We have an on and off right there if you want to connect it straight to the power mains. And we also have clips all around it, here and down here, if you want a sun hood. So that's pretty damn cool. Now it has about 178 degree field of view when it comes to the viewing of the actual monitor. And like I said, the quality, if I zoom in, that is the quality right there. It's absolutely stunning. It's fantastic quality. And it's just a really nicely thought out monitor. You can put the feet on and off. And at the back, we also have right there, I don't know if you guys can see it, for a tripod stand, a hole for a tripod stand. Actually, if I get the ISO up, you guys can see, there you go. Tripod stand hole, so you can connect it via tripod stand. Here we have an accessory mounting plate, and here we have a second one, which I actually have the magic arm connected to the Axon. And it's that simple of a setup. Now if I go back down with the ISO, you can see what this actually looks like. You have all the buttons at the bottom here. So this is what the monitor looks like. Right here, if we press the button, we do have the input source, and I have SDI on for the actual Axon, and I have HDMI on if I connect it straight to one of my Sony cameras. Now you also have F1, F2, F4. So you can basically have whatever you want from the menu, set it up right here. So we have markers, we've got zebras, we have focus assist, we can turn it on and off. It's really quick. Instead of having to go through the whole menu, you can go through it here. We also have a quick menu here. So we have, for example, the backlight, which you can turn all the way down and make it nice and dark if you're working in a dark atmosphere. I have it light because I have my blinds up most of the time. And we have sharpness, we have brightness, contrast, saturation, volume. You can actually hear volume through the monitor. It has got speakers, so that's pretty cool. The menu system is very, very vast. It really is. And you basically use these buttons to go through it. So here I have my SDI on. We can have SDI2 off, and you can basically change everything you want in it. Here is the color management, so you can load custom LUTs onto this monitor, which is absolutely fantastic. And if we go through here, we actually have the whole user config. So here we have the scopes. We can change the waveform. I always have it on Luma. It's just how I work. You've got histograms if you want, and you can more or less change where everything is in the actual monitor setup. Here we have focus assist, peaking, zebras. You can also change, how strong it is. It's got a lot of customization. Firmware upgrade here via the USB at the back. I keep on saying USB-C. And, everything here is changeable. Here are the F buttons right here. You can configure them how you want. Here we can check the audio source, And here we have markers. So you can do center markers, you can have matte, you can have crosshatch. Basically anything you want on this monitor, it's right there. If we go back twice, that's it. That's basically this monitor. The one thing that is missing in this monitor for me is flip, so that I can flip the image. So as a YouTuber, I'm always flipping the image. So if something goes right and the camera's looking this way, it goes left. It's really annoying. I wish they would introduce a flip to this monitor and all the Osee monitors. Basically, it's something that all monitors should have, a flip. That's the only thing missing from this fantastic monitor. Generally a really nice monitor, and this is the way I like using it. I do have a second one, which I have on my top-down table. But as you can see, it's a small, thin monitor that's great as a field monitor, a director's monitor, a preview monitor, a filmmaking monitor. Definitely one of the best ones I've ever used. Would I want it to be 4K? Of course I would, but still, the quality, looking at this right there and just being able to, you know, move it around on the DF photo car is just fantastic. You know, for my workflow, it really makes a huge difference. I have been using this monitor now for about half a year, almost every single day. So it's one that I can very highly recommend.